Hello and welcome to Moon Heart Readings. So I got a little present for you. It was actually a little present I got for me. I got it the other day. I'm not going to lie to you. I got it at Big W. And I was only talking the other day about, the Big W special tarot deck I have that I really don't like. But I was there, it's book week, I was looking for some books for my son, and I happened to stumble upon the tarot section, and it was quite impressive, yeah. So I had to look, and I was looking around, and this one, I looked at the back of it, really caught my eye, but yeah, I mean, those pyramids as well, because, there is a love that I've been channeling, a love story that did begin in ancient Egypt, so this did catch my eye, but then when I looked at the back, I thought, yeah, can't say no to that. So let's do this. Oh, God, I probably should have brought a knife. That might have been, hang on, I'll have to do it with my teeth. Now, I am a Pisces, so, sometimes I don't really think things through all that much. I just kind of go with it, it feels right. Ta-da! All right. So I have not looked at it at all, apart from just looking at those back pictures. That's it. I haven't even read this. I've done nothing. Brand spanking new. I'm so excited. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, which is what I always do, is, first of all, I'm going to give them the universe's blessing. All right. Excuse me, I'll do this in Spanish. En el nombre del Padre, y el Hijo, y el Espíritu Santo. Amen. All right. So now I'm going to have to give him a good shuffle, and that means I'm going to have to talk to you. So I do actually have, thankfully, I do have a couple of things that I wanted to say to you before I get started. And look, if you are one of those people who only watches tarot channels because you want to see the cards come out, then please X out now, because I don't know how long this chat's going to go for. Look, I'm only really at the moment talking to a very select group of people, aren't I? And they are okay with this, so that's fine. I'm talking to you. Anyone new, just so you know, I sometimes do talk quite a bit before the reading, but the talk and the reading are connected. Okay. So what was I going to say? And I just realized I didn't bring another deck. And usually I play with a few decks. I've only got this. So, okay, we'll see how we go. I asked God, which deck he wanted me to use today. And he said, I don't care. What's his answer? Yeah, he's not being very helpful. Okay. Well, for any of you who watched my last reading, so I was talking to Mary for that one. And she was so specific. She gave me 3 decks, told me how many cards from each. And that reading, what's it called? Why do I never remember? Yes, This Love is Muy Caliente. It was my last reading. Yeah, that was crazy. So thank you, Mary. Thank you. God is not being so helpful. Yeah, he just said, I don't care. And then he kind of said, do you care if, your sons play with Iron Man or Black Panther? That's a good point. No, I don't. I couldn't care less what they do. So, as long as they're safe. So we'll see what comes out today. But I do want to say that I am doing this actually from I don't know if you can hear me over the shuffling. So I'll just put him down for a bit. That is beautiful. Love that. That's very cosmic. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, man. It's going to be hard to get through this if I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Got a bit of ADHD going on today. And you know what? That is very interesting, because what I was going to say is that I just did a crown chakra meditation leading into this. And the reason I've done that actually is, and I actually love that I'm starting to get giddy now, is my point. When I just talked about the ADHD, I'm starting to speed up. I haven't been like this all day. I've been actually, I'm going to say, I don't want to say low vibrational, but, I have not been myself all day. And now I just hit record and boom, Jenny's back. That's very nice. So I thank you, because I'd be picking up on some of your energy. So I appreciate that very much. I need all the help I can get today, because essentially what happened was last night I went to bed and I was really, really giddy. I was so giddy. I was like a little kid, okay? And I was trying to meditate and I just couldn't do it. Most of you will know, all my long-term viewers will know I meditate every night. It's just what I do. It's part of my health maintenance. So it's very, very unusual for me not to be able to meditate. I tried and tried, and I just kept laughing. Like, honestly, it was like I was smoking weed or something. And eventually, I kind of sort of was able to calm down, enough to meditate and reach the state that I need to reach, to kind of connect with God. And I said, all right, God, what do you got for me? What do you want to say to me? And he said, demons are lurking. And I was like, oh, come on, what? Like, I'm having so much fun. It's like, when you just get to a party and you're just really, really ready to have fun, and then the first person you start talking to wants to have a D&M, and I don't mind D&Ms at all, but I'm just saying, you're not in that mood. And so I said, is there someone at my door? Okay, never mind. So I said, that distracted me. Go away. Yeah, but you know what? There's a reason that happened, actually. This is the whole point, okay? I'm getting to it. I will get to it, I promise. He said, demons are lurking, and I said to him, you're being dramatic. Why are you being so dramatic, God? Honestly, can you just let me have fun? I'm not in the mood for this now. And I actually said, we're not doing this now. I said to him, we're not doing this now. All right? So then anyway, I decided I was just going to go to sleep. Though I'm just going to go to sleep. I don't want to talk to you right now. So, and I don't usually do that. I'm usually pretty good at obeying what God says. But yeah, that's what I did. I said, nope, not having this chat, not up for it. So I went to go to sleep. Now, I do have to just quickly add in something here because there are two things going on, okay? As I was falling asleep, and I really need to look up the name of what that state is when you're so you're not quite awake and you're not quite asleep. It's that transitory period, okay? I got a very, very clear vision of Belle and the Beast, okay? So from Beauty and the Beast. But it was really, really coming from the angle of the Beast, not from Belle. And what this sensation was really trying to alert me to was the fact that this beast, who had been under, you may want to call it a curse or a spell, please go away. Now I'm getting messages coming in. Yes. Oh, the demons. I'm going to call them the demons, the tricksters, whatever they are really, really trying to distract people, okay? Yes, so anyway, because I was just about to start this earlier, actually, and then I had someone knock at the door. But go away, piss off. I'm concentrating. So anyway, this beast that you might say was under a curse, or a spell, what happens is Belle, so this beautiful soul who is just so pure, who just does not care what people think. She's very true to herself, just likes to sing and, read her books and just be who she is. And I'm getting that yellow dress as well. And that's funny because I wore a yellow dress yesterday for my reading, actually. Anyway, but yes, this very, very bright soul falls in love with him. And because of that, his soul is restored. Yeah. And I really, really got this very strong message that somebody, please don't mind if you're the masculine or the feminine. This is a very gender neutral sensation I was getting last night. But somebody's soul is about to be or is being restored because of somebody's love. Yeah. And it's a real testament to who that somebody is, that they can do that for another. Okay. So I just want to say that. That's the one thing. So that is a really positive message that is coming through. But yes, so back to what God said when he was talking about the demons lurking. Now, as much as I ignored him and said, we're not doing this now. No, thank you. I ended up dreaming of demons pretty much most of the night, okay? I haven't dreamt of demons in a really long time. And it's something that I used to very frequently. And, some of you will know I do battle demons quite frequently, but it's been a while. Yeah, they've had quite a vacation. I was loving it. But yeah, they were really, really busy in my dreams last night. And look, I don't usually get scared. I've talked about this before in previous readings. I don't usually get scared by the demons. I usually laugh at them, even in my dreams. But this particular dream, I will admit, I did feel fear. I was very frightened, actually, and that's not like me. I was frightened, and God spoke to me in the dream, and he said, you take the kingdom of God with you everywhere you go. And I said, oh yeah, well, how do I do that? And he said, it's your heart. It's your heart. It's your heart. And he kept repeating it, and it was like a drum. It was really rhythmic. He just kept saying it. It's your heart. It's your heart. It's your heart. It's your heart. And he said it enough times that eventually I knew that I was safe. I knew that I was safe. But please pay attention to that as well, yeah? Your heart. That is where the kingdom of God lives, okay? That's very important. That's the most important message out of all of these, actually, if you only take one thing away. But what I want to say about that is that in the dream, even though I knew, so I was cognizant of the fact that I was safe, I still didn't feel safe. I didn't feel it, but I knew that I was. And the knowing overrided the sensation of fear, because all it was a sensation, okay? And what I want to say to you about that is that, I do often talk about how the heart is the most important of the chakras. And I still believe it is, yeah? I'm a very, very heart-led person. But sometimes, especially if you're an empath, okay? If you are an empath, and there will be times that you may be absorbing energies from either people close to you, even from people a little bit further away from you, but who are still energetically connected to you. And I was drawn to the Madam Web reading that I did a little while ago. So some of you have created an energetic web that is so appealing that other souls around you, even people you may not even think about or know all that well, they still energetically, they are trying very hard to be part of your web. And, not long after I did that reading, by the way, the most beautiful spider web presented itself, I'm going to say, in my backyard. And smack bang in the middle of the web was a spider. And it was right in the middle of it, It looked so, what's the word? Just symmetrical. It looked really symmetrical. And I thought about that reading, yeah? You are right in the middle of this gorgeous web that many energies around you want to be a part of, okay? But also, you are also absorbing non-human energies, okay? And some of them are not good. Some of them are quite dark, okay? My youngest son did make a comment this morning about how, dark things come awake at night. He does dream about a lot of these things. So even children get visits, okay? Even children do. But that's not to scare you. What I wanted to say is, you know me too well to know that I would never just tell you something really dark and leave it at that, okay? And that's not because I'm a bullshit artist, but it is, I am a glass half full person, but it is half full, isn't it? Okay? People might say it's half empty, but you're just as right saying it's half full, okay? It's all about perspective. So what I'm going to say to you here is that even though I've said before your heart should be the pilot, okay, and your mind should be the co-pilot, there are times when you may need to recognize, say for example, that the pilot is having a heart attack. Of course, it's time for the co-pilot to take over, right? So heart attack, energetically, what I'm saying is if you are feeling too overwhelmed, if your heart is starting to shut down, okay, and it needs to take some time out, please, when the heart shuts down, hand it over to the crown. Okay, move over into your crown chakra, okay, and it will do everything that needs to get done until your heart is ready, to get back on board again. Okay, even with Reiki. So I'm a Reiki healer myself. When you do Reiki on people, what you do is you open their crown. And that's where the source energy goes through. That's the entry point, is the crown, okay? So yes, I've done normally I do my readings from the heart chakra because it is my place of comfort. It is where I lead always with the heart, but right now I'm actually doing this from my crown. And I'm giving my heart a bit of a break because it's not in good shape today. And I'm just going to be honest about that because I think it's really important to be, okay? There's nothing wrong with accepting some days that, maybe your heart's not feeling so great. But please, I would encourage you to incorporate crown chakra meditations as part of your well-being because sometimes it needs to jump in, okay? So, all right. And you may notice a slight change in my tone. If you are quite attuned to people, you may notice that. It's kind of like this is the AI version of Jenny, okay? But we're going to get the job done. All right. I do wish I had another deck, though. I really do. I don't know why I completely forgot to bring another deck into this. Okay. Anyway, let's go. And you know what? I might just give it one last little shuffle. I don't feel like I shuffled them quite enough. So remember that, yeah? When the heart shuts down, hand it over to the crown. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't meant to pull other decks today. Maybe this is, I've been talking. Oh my God, I've been talking for nearly 15 minutes. Yeah, this is going to have to be a short one. All right. What do we say, God? God who doesn't care what deck I use. 1, 2, 3. Let's pull 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Is there 1 or 2 there? Okay. Abundance. Now, I don't know if any eagle-eyed viewers of you happen to notice that when I first opened the deck, that was the card that was there. I don't know if any of you saw that, and I can't remember if that was on camera or I just noticed it. Abundance. Boom. Okay. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to ignore the Babylon part of that. That can be a trap. I'm going to focus on abundance. Communication. I'm drawn to how white her dress is. And that looks like quartz to me. Somebody may be, what's the word? Not recommended. Why can't I speak? I'm distracted by her dress. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to say quartz is the highest vibrational element there is, actually. Clear quartz. Go get some if you feel called to, but I cannot take my eyes off her white dress. Clear communication. There we go. Clear communication. That's what I'm getting from that. There's a reason I saw the quartz as well. So clear communication from somebody may be coming in. Oh, and you can't even see them. Wow, I'm on fire today. There we go. Put them there for you. Beautiful cards. Oh, God. I have to say it, though. I just noticed, too. I just noticed she's covering herself. I bet you YouTube's going to take this off. There was another reader that whenever there was nudity, it would get pulled down. Or maybe not, though. Maybe that is actually one of the benefits of only having a few viewers, yeah? Maybe I slip under the radar. I've noticed she's covering herself. Please don't do that, feminine. No, okay, let me say that again. Do not walk around the streets naked. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be who you are, okay? And be ashamed of absolutely nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't cover any aspect of yourself. Don't be ashamed of any aspect of yourself. So communicate your truth clearly and fearlessly. That's the word that's trying to come through. Fearlessly. Okay, one more. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Freedom. This is the third reading in a row where, okay, so in the first reading I did, I talked about freedom. The second reading I did after that, the word liberation came up. And now I've just done another one and we get freedom. And I don't need to elaborate on that. This is, it's a series. Take it as a series. These are not separate readings. It is a series. So please go back and watch the last one I did and the one before that, because that is a new series. Prior to that was an old series. We've closed that out. This new series started 2 readings ago. Okay, and freedom is, oh, you kidding me? I just realized on the way home, I heard George Michael's Freedom. I don't even know the lyrics, but there's a George Michael song called Freedom. Yeah, okay. Thank you, universe. I don't think we need any more. I do want to say one thing, though, and it's actually not related to this. It's not related to this. I'm going to hold these up, though, because I want to give you a good look at these beautiful cards. Thank you, Big W. That was a nice surprise. And I am also drawn to that purple there. Very drawn to that purple. That is the highest color frequency there is, by the way. More purple. More purple. I did hear something the other day, but I think I won't share it because it was quite crass. Okay? Oh, no, I can't do it. It was to do with purple and it was to do with that. Okay? All right, I'm not going to say it. I'm not. Don't ask me to, God, because I won't do it. Okay? Ask me privately if you really want to know. All right, so we have abundance coming. We have clear, fearless communication, and we have freedom. Those are your messages for the day. Now, just very quickly, I have oh, that's nice. I like that. Life force energy, but okay. Will I, won't I? Yeah, I'll do it. There is a song that started playing in my head, okay, and it's not a song that gets a lot of radio time, but after it started playing in my head, it plays on the radio every single day now, no matter what channel I flick to. So the universe obviously wants me to share it with you. And here's the message. And it's early in the morning here. I don't usually sing early in the morning. Hang on, just give me 1 sec. I'll have a sip of coffee. Oh. Let me channel my Wonder Woman strength. All right. I give her all my love, that's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. I love her. Now, the important part of that is, I've just sung that in the wrong key too. I should have sung it a bit lower, but it doesn't matter. The important part of that the universe really, really wants to draw your attention to is the all my love. Somebody is about to receive all of somebody's love. All of it, okay? Abundance, all of it. So, and that somebody is somebody who's not used to that. You've never had all of someone's love. So you may have had situations where, you were with somebody but that person was holding back, or, you had some of these alleged twin flame situations where, somebody loved you. They definitely had the feeling of love for you, but their actions were the complete opposite. So they, with their actions, they actually chose somebody else or something else. So that's still not all of the love, is it? Okay. What I've been told is that somebody is about to receive all of somebody's love for the first time, okay? This person, it's like they feel it and they know it, yeah? And they choose it and they show it, okay? And that's the difference, okay? Yeah, that sounded nice. That actually sounded lovely. What did I just say? They feel it and they know it, they choose it and they show it. And that's something new for you. So congratulations to whoever that's for. Yes, and that person, by the way, is going to communicate clearly and fearlessly as well. No trickery with them, okay? Beautiful. All right, that is your message for the day. I have a feeling it's going to sound, I'm going to re-listen to this. I feel like it's going to be a little bit all over the shop. But, we got there. We got there with the heart chakra missing. Hopefully it's back next time. All right, all the best. Let's turn this thing off. That would help. Oh, God, are you kidding me?